Welcome to World Web Tutorials jQuery Specials series. Okay, today let us build a jQuery accordion. Okay, first before building a jQuery accordion, let us create the HTML structure for it. So we are going to start with a div. So I'm going to give it a name called accordion. So we have created a div. Always remember that you need to have a jQuery connection, a jQuery link over here. So download the latest version of jQuery, and inside the script tag you have to connect the jQuery. So I hope you have done this. Okay, so let us so we have created a div. Now let's give it a styling. So inside the in between the style tag, I'm going to give some styling for this div. So we have given it a class, so let us reference the class. Okay, first let us give it width and height. Let's give it a width of 400 pixels, a height of auto, and sorry, let us give it a height of say 800 pixels. We can adjust, we can change the height if necessary. And then let's give it a background color. Let's give it a background color of orange. Let's give it a margin. Let's give it auto. Okay, let's check the output. Let us save it. Let's see how it's going to appear. Let's see its output in Chrome. So this is how it looks. Okay, let's give it some more width. Let's give it a width of say 500 pixels. So it's going to be slightly wide. Okay, so inside this we are going to create some sections, create some different sections, and every section is going to have a heading. The heading is going to be created with a h1 tag. Okay, now let us start building those sections. So the first section, let's take a h1 tag. Let's type anything you wish. First one. Okay, so below this one, let us create a paragraph tag and give it a class of first content, and let us also give the h1 tag a class of first heading. Okay, and let us paste some dummy content inside this paragraph. Let's copy some dummy text and let us paste it. Okay, and in the same way, Let's create a h1 tag again and give it a class second heading. You can give it whichever name you like. Second one, and then once again we have not closed the paragraph over here. Okay, make sure that you properly close the tags. So this once again let us take a paragraph for the second heading. And let's give it a class of second content, and I'm going to paste some dummy text even inside this one. Paste it. Okay, and the last and final, one more heading and one more dummy text content I'm going to paste. So let's give it a class of third heading, and the title will be the third one, and once again a paragraph, and this is going to have once again a dummy text. Make sure that the dummy text you are pasting is different for the different headings, because that is necessary for accordions actually, so that we can differentiate between the two different two accordions, differentiate between the content. So that's the reason why it's always good to take a different content for different sections. Okay, I have pasted it, and let's give it a class for the one last time, third content. Okay, so now it's all done. Let us save this and let us check the output. So this is how it looks. Okay, the third content has gone out of the div. We can cut short this content, or we can adjust it. So the next part is going to be the CSS adjustments. We are going to adjust all the content so that it properly fits inside the div, and after that we can proceed to the jQuery part to actually program it to create an accordion. Okay, so continuing with the accordion, see the output of our HTML accordion is currently like this. So we need to give some CSS adjustments to it so that it looks nice. Okay, so the content over here is spilling out, it's going outside the div. Okay, so first for the accordion, let us give it a height auto, and then let's also give some padding. Let's see how it appears. Okay, now it's fine. So all the content is nicely fit inside the div. Okay, now let's do something. Let us give some styling for the headings for the h1 tags. The first heading, the second heading, the third heading. Let's give some styling. So the styling for this is let's say text hyphen text align. Let's see whether it's okay, the text is centered to the div. Okay, then the next one is let's give some width and height. Let's give a width that is which will be slightly less than the width of the accordion. So let's give it a width of say 400 pixels, and a height of say 30 pixels. Okay, and also let's give it a background color of light green. Let's see how it appears. Okay, now it's like this. Okay, let us adjust this one. Let's give it some padding of 10 pixels, and there is one option which we can give. This is this property is box sizing equals border box. What this is going to do is, let's check the output first. Okay, it's not properly fit inside the div inside its background. Okay, let's increase the height a little bit, 40 pixels. Okay, now it's slowly getting adjusted. Let's also try to increase the padding. Oh, sorry, it's not. Let's try to remove the padding. Let's see how it appears. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, sorry, the padding was not right. Okay, let's also remove this one. Let's move it slightly to the right. Say, let's give it a 20 pixel margin to the left. Okay, slightly more, 30 pixels. Okay, the 30 pixels will be nice. Okay, now it looks good. Let's give the same styling for the second one as well as for the third one. So we don't have to do anything, just we have to copy this one and paste it in the next line. Let's change this first heading to second heading. Okay, and let's save it, and let's check the output. Okay, the second one. And now for the third one, the same styling for the third one also. Let's change it to third heading. Okay, all right, now we are done with styling the headings of the three sections. We can also give some slight minor styles to the text content also. Okay, if you wish. Okay, let's give some minor styling to the text content. So the classes we have given to the text content of the first content, second content, and third content. Okay, So say the first content, we can give it a font hyphen weight of bold. Let's see how it looks. Okay, now we can see it. Alright, this is the only styling that's necessary for the time being, and let's copy the same styling for the other two sections. This is the first content, and this is the second content, and this one is the third content. Okay, all right, so now we are done with the CSS part or the styling part of the tutorial, and now we can straight away proceed to the jQuery portion of the tutorial and start building the accordion. So now let us start with the jQuery portion of the tutorial. So before starting, make sure that the script, the jQuery link is established, the jQuery file is properly connected to the HTML file. Okay, so below this link, below this script link, we are going to create another script block, another JavaScript block. So here we are going to write the jQuery function. Okay, the jQuery function is going to start with a dollar, and then after that we are going to create a parenthesis, and inside this parenthesis we are going to create another parenthesis, and then a flower bracket, and in between flower bracket we are going to write the code, and we are going to end this whole function with a semicolon. So this is a basic syntax for jQuery. So the function is going to start here and it's going to end here, and inside, in between this function, we are going to write another function that is going to be a click function for our accordion. Okay, so we are going to once again start with a dollar and then a parenthesis, and inside this parenthesis we are going to mention the name of the class. The name of the class corresponds to the heading tag. So first we are going to create an accordion for the first heading tag of our div. So that's going to be the first one. Okay, so this is the one. For this one we are going to create an accordion. Okay, so we are going to reference it with its class name. So the class name, so its class name is first heading. Okay, we are going to reference this name. So if we want to reference this, reference the name, we are going to start it with a period. So for classes we are going to start with a period, and then we are going to mention its class name, and then it's going to be a click function. So we are going to create a click function, and after that we are going to start this click function, and once again we are going to create some parentheses and flower brackets, and once again we are going to close the function with a parenthesis and a semicolon. So this is the structure for our jQuery accordion. So remember, this is the main function. So this is the main function, and this ends here. This ends here, and this is the click function for our first heading. Okay, so what it means is, when we click on the heading. So when we click on the heading, what's going to happen, and whatever is going to happen, that we are going to mention inside this block, inside this click block. Okay, so means over here. So what should happen actually? So if we click on this first one, the content below it should collapse and expand. So it should have the both functionalities. So it should collapse as well as it should expand. So in order to achieve that behavior, what we have to do is we have to first reference that particular content. So in our HTML, so the content that is exactly below the h1 tag is this one, first content. So the content below the first heading is first content. So this is the class we have to reference. So once again we have to start with a dollar, and then we have to reference that particular class, and the class name is first content. And then after that, what we have to do actually, so we have to collapse this content when we click it, and once again expand it when we click on this first heading link. Okay, so for that we have to create a slide toggle function. Okay, so this is the simple slide toggle function that we have connected to the first content, and this is going to collapse and expand whenever we click on this first heading. So let us see what we have achieved so far. So let us refresh it, and now I am clicking this one. And the another important thing is, see, before when we were styling the entire content, the styling the whole div, we do not have this the pointer icon. Okay, we do not have this pointer icon. So if we want to get this pointer icon, what I have done is, see, inside the CSS for the first heading class, I have created this property cursor pointer. Okay, we can put this cursor pointer for all the remaining heading tags. So for this one and for this one. Okay, so now we got pointers for all the 3 headings. Okay, now let us see whether our jQuery function is actually functioning or not. Okay, it's working. So it's working fine. So whenever you click on this first one, the content below it is collapsing and then it's expanding. Okay, so now it's now we can give the same behavior to the second one as well as for the third one. So it's very easy. Just the only thing you have to do is to copy this whole block, copy this click block. Remember, this is a main function. Don't meddle with this one. Leave it like that. Just copy the click block and paste it over here, and all we have to do is to change the names of the classes. So change the reference. So here we are referencing the first heading and the first content, and below this one, so this block, in this block we are going to reference to the second heading and the second content. So just we can check the names of classes, second heading and second content. So it's simple. Just let us type here second heading and second content, and the same thing for the third heading and third content. So that's it. So we have achieved an accordion behavior for three divs, for three headings. Okay, so see now the three headings are collapsed. So now the three headings are collapsed. Now we can expand all the three, and now we can collapse. So this is a simple and easy accordion. So just a few lines of code is required to create to build this accordion. So you don't have to be an expert, or it's not a rocket science. It's quite easy. So all we have done is just we have created a function, and we have referenced the first heading, and we have given a click event to it, and then inside the click event we have referenced the first content, and we have given a slide toggle function to it, and that's it. And just we have copied the same code and pasted it twice, and just we have changed the names for the second and third headings and the second and third content. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any doubt, you can mail me.